That would have been the worst possible outcome. That's why he couldn't just stay hidden.
If those two had just checked the deluxe rooms as planned, that would have been ideal, but how ironic. The moment Fuyuhiko set foot in the lounge, your plan was doomed.
Damn.
Gundam? Please, can you at least say something?
Answer me this, including myself in my 4 dark Devas of destruction. How many ears do we possess?
Oh, you can't use that. You can't use it, damn it all. I am sorry, Shadow Dragon. Your in-game persona is about to be murdered.
The answer is 10. That's right, I possess 10 ears. That means I have 5 times the hearing of a normal human. The soundproof system here may as well not exist.
I know.
Is that your argument?
Yeah, seriously.
You bastard. Do you understand the situation you're in right now?
Do not panic. The truth shall now commence. At the time, I left my room to go to the bathroom. By coincidence, I heard the alarm.
These are the flimsiest excuses.
That's right. That's all it was. The world is always so simple.
Are you saying it was just a coincidence? Isn't that timing a little too perfect?
I mean, I've heard of stranger coincidences, but no, that's too convenient.
And
It's
yet,
way too
I'm
convenient.
being suspected by all of you. It seems it was actually horrible timing on my part.
I see. You're still holding out. Well, you don't have to admit it. We're going to decide who the killer is with the majority vote anyway.
This is true.
So, why don't we just go ahead and start voting? It's obvious that Gundam is the killer. Hold on a sec.
Yeah, hold on.
You know, Hajime,
What?
this class trial, this killing, it's merely the opening act, you know.
What do you mean?
Hey! What do you mean the class trial is just the opening act?
Huh? What the hell's going on?
Perhaps I should say, it's just a farce.
A farce?
Just a boring farce. So boring, so stressful. I'm so painfully bored that I might develop stomach ulcers. Seriously. Let's just hurry up and finish this before I collapse from poor health.
Nagito, something definitely happened to you,
Yeah.
didn't it?
What happened?
At some point during the investigation, your behavior became even weirder. What actually happened? Did you discover something?
What was in that file?
Well, let's just leave that fun for later. And finish this opening act already.
Dude, I don't like this. I don't like not knowing shit.
You said opening act again!
Yeah, what the
Please
fuck,
hold on.
Nagito? He saw the
We've
light?
yet to hear Gundam's rebuttal.
What light?
But he's completely shut up. Perhaps he can't argue anymore.
Gundam!
I was simply at a loss for words after being dumbfounded by your pathetic assumption. In fact, I shall deny the very basis. Your assumption has been wrong since the beginning.
Huh?
Since the beginning?
What do you mean?
Based on your assumption, I hung Nekomaru from the 4th floor of the tower and made the floor descend to the 1st floor. From there, after returning to Strawberry House, I was present when the alarm at the lounge went off, correct?
And?
Although going to and fro is busy enough as it is, how would I be able to travel between both houses anyway?
I see. The contact elevator was broken.
I could become aircraft. That could be.
As I recall, the killer tampered with the Grape House control panel, which shut down the elevator. Plus, the stopped elevator should have been facing the Grape House side. If so, the human who used the elevator would have left it at Grape House. For these reasons, it's an indisputable fact that the killer destroyed the elevator at Grape House.
And?
And what's wrong with that?
If the elevator was broken at Grape House, you wouldn't be able to return to Strawberry House.
We already know that's not the
However,
case.
I was already at Strawberry House. I was present when the alarm in the lounge started ringing. Which means your assumption is clearly wrong.
Are you serious? And here I thought it's already been decided.
Have you learned your lesson, pitiful humans? You cannot overcome this contradiction.
something is obviously wrong, that's when a contradiction is born. There's no such thing as a contradiction that can't be overcome. Okay, dude.
That elevator was the only means of travel between the two houses. As long as that elevator was broken, your assumption collapses.
Plus, the elevator was broken at Grape House.
And?
If the killer cannot return to Strawberry House,
Since I was at Strawberry House at that time, there's no question that the following crime is impossible.
It would have been different if they had an accomplice.
No accomplice.
or if there was a secret
Brilliant Legs
passageway.
Gaming, thank you for following.
How much longer
Secret
do you
passageway.
plan to lecture me? Why don't
I
we
missed
stop
it.
this
God
already?
damn it. Thank you for the follow, though. I appreciate it. That's it. And that's something I need to
travel between the
zap
as long
in.
as that elevator was broken.
Shadow Dragon with the cheer.
Your
You can't make me. I
assumption
refuse to go down. Thank you for the cheer.
Plus, the elevator broken at Grape House.
If the killer cannot return,
Since I was at there's no question that the
It would have been different if they had an accomplice.
Or if there was a secret passageway.
How much longer do you... Why don't we stop this already?
No, we're not gonna stop.
That elevator was the only means of travel between the two houses.
Nope. It was not.
No, that's wrong.
It was not. I'm sorry, Gundam. It was not the only means of travel.
No, there should have been another way to move between the two houses without the elevator.
Such a method does not exist.
Then why don't we ask the person who actually used that method?
You know what this means, though? Gundam actually did the thing. He did the final dead room. He had to get those Hi, where's fucking Hope Bagels? There he is. Nagito.
You're the only one!
You figured this out.
Nagito, you should know.
What are you talking about?
Oh, come on, dude.
Don't play dumb. You appeared so suddenly that one time because you used that method, right? There's a secret passage connecting the first floor of Strawberry House to the third floor of Grape House. Isn't that right?
Jeez. Once again, I let the reserve course show up. But you're right. There's a door on the floor of the Octagon, which is on the first floor of Strawberry House.
There it is.
After I opened the door and went down. Surprise, surprise! I ended up in the Monokuma archive.
Divinus
Which is on
Machina.
the third floor of Grape House.
Ah, yes, even crazier, Hope Bagels.
meaning the third floor and the fourth floor are actually connected.
Plus, once you've cleared the final dead room once, you can pass through it as many times as you want.
If they used that secret passage, they could have gone between the two houses as much as they wanted.
Infinity Unlimited Flame!
Whoa, dude. Okay.
However, what if the killer was unaware of the existence of the final dead room?
There's no way they didn't know.
That is merely an illusion you have fabricated from your
This
own
is getting flimsier and flimsier. This is what happens when you cross me. I'll send you burning to the pits of hell. Prepare some musical prepare. Doom! Thank you for the cheer.
If you value your life, you should stop with your scrutiny.
There's no way I can stop.
What did you say? Don't make me angry. You wouldn't like me when I'm angry.
Yeah, apparently not. Fine, we'll have a rebuttal showdown. Got a button, tripped over the pillar, fragments, alarm, radio clock, the broken doorknob. What could this possibly be?
Even if the turbid box doesn't exist, you could travel through multiple planes, provided you use a spacious wormhole. However, how frail I say! Your decayed illusion. Shall I feed you to the progeny of vile deities?
No, that's totally okay, dude. This document is exhausting. Just listening to it makes me tired. Team G, make him really angry. Just piss him off on purpose. No, GGK, I refuse.
Even if the turbid box doesn't exist, you could travel through multiple planes, provided you use a spacious wormhole. However, how frail I say! Your decayed illusion. Shall I feed you to the progeny of vile deities?
Exceeded.
I already proved the
Okay.
secret passage exists.
Yes.
The secret passage was at the Octagon.
Know the limits of your own reasoning. You say the killer went to the Octagon. Don't bark, you cur!
Excuse me?
If you don't at least
Oh,
pray
shit.
to the key which dwells in the light.
Oh, for fuck's sake. Here, let me try providing the evidence that the killer went to the Octagon.
Know the limits of your own
The
reasoning.
Wire.
You say the killer went to the Octagon. Don't bark, you cur! If you don't want to drown in the maelstrom of blind confusion.
The Wire.
Cut through those words.
He had weapons.
The wire used to string up Nekomaru's body.
The hammer.
The hammer that looked like the weapon.
And the
The
chain.
chain on the door in the tower. Those are all the items that weren't in Funhouse. Where did the killer obtain them?
The only place I can think of is the Octagon.
Exactly.
There were various weapons and tools there. I'm pretty sure I saw stuff like wires, hammers, and chains too.
Since those items were used in the crime, there's no doubt that the killer went to the Octagon.
He called me a mixed dog breed.
If that's the case, they obviously know about the secret passage too, right?
It seems this is the end.
This is the end.
Normally we'd end up listening to Hajime lecture us with a very long summary of the case. But there's no reason to waste any more time on this
Whoa.
opening act.
Kevin Garcia.
So I'm going to end this
Thank you for the
right
chair.
now.
What? What do you mean?
Hey, what are you...
First of all, by messing with all the clocks
What?
in the building, Gundam tried to lure only Nekomaru. The
He's
elevator
fucking-
was probably broken by that point. Thanks to that, Nekomaru wasn't able to go
I'm
to
not even
Great
controlling
Tower,
this.
which was supposed to be the meetup point. So
He just-
tried going over to Strawberry Tower.
He
just
fucking-
like we did when we found out the elevator was broken. Well, it's obvious he'd attempt that. At that time, we didn't know the two towers were the exact same
hijacked
place.
my shit.
Also, the button in Strawberry Hall wasn't broken, so he was easily able to enter Strawberry
Why should I
Tower.
even play this
But
game anymore?
Surprise! Gundam was waiting for Nekomaru's arrival.
Fuck you, dude.
Hold on. If Nekomaru
just
didn't go to
fucking-
Strawberry Tower,
What the hell?
what would the killer have done then?
Their plan was a balancing act of uncertainties. But even if they failed,
Nagito, you can't
they
do the closing
probably
argument.
wouldn't
That's
have minded.
Hajime's thing. Yeah.
They can just greet everyone the next morning as if nothing happened, and come up with a different plan.
He stole my spotlight. Yeah, he did.
And without such a risky plan, they wouldn't have been able to lure him at all.
I'm going to continue summarizing the case, okay?
Okay.
Through this, Gundam successfully lured Nekomaru to Strawberry Tower.
The little prick skipped
There's
the
no
comic
way
part.
he could fight
You
head-on
fourth
with
wall
the robotic
hijacking cretin.
Nekomaru. So by pressing the goodnight button, he rendered Nekomaru powerless without fighting him.
There it is.
Hold on! You... What did you just say? That I didn't battle?
What's wrong with that?
Don't mess with me!
Oh dear.
Don't mess with me! I cannot ignore those words!
What?
Why are you angry all of a sudden?
You fools do not understand! You don't understand at all! Ha! You make me laugh! After all this time, you still don't understand anything at all!
What is going on?
I don't understand anything. What does that mean?
It appears I cannot finish just yet.
What?
Maybe I'm just a human destined for hell. However, I cannot finish just yet. I cannot finish!
What do you intend to do?
It's obvious. I'm going to destroy your illusory assumptions.
About what?
Are you saying you still have more? You still have room to argue?
Your words. You said I pressed Nekomaru's goodnight button. However, that button was on the back of Nekomaru's neck. To press it, I'd have to get behind him.
It's not easy to get the drop on Coach Nekomaru.
True.
It's even more difficult if it's a one-on-one situation.
Just as I thought, truly frail. Succumbing so easily to this simple argument, it was just a mere illusion.
Mere illusion? I'm like 99.5% sure it's you who killed him, but it is a good question. How did he get to the button? How did he do it?
If you want to set me up as the killer, at least surpass your own human limitations.
I'm a human, though.
That's wrong, Gundam. You're the one who's wrong.
Oh?
Such a wonderful line.
You will be destroyed. I will not be
cannot
finished by
say
you.
that I'm satisfied.
Thank you for the cheer.
Listen well. I shall teach you 2 tips for making someone admit their defeat. First, you must crush them with your own overwhelming power. And as for the other, you must provide a reason that will persuade that human. You have not fulfilled either of those yet.
Haven't we, though? I guess you really don't want to admit it. And just as you requested, I'll provide an argument that'll leave you no choice but to be persuaded. Panic talk action. Alright, let's do this.
I won't let you! For the Tanaka Empire! Wither! Crushed as David prophesies! I won't let you! For the Tanaka Empire! Wither! Crushed as David prophesies! Show me the cadaver!
I don't have any bullets.
For the Tanaka Empire! Wither!
What?
Crushed as David prophesies! I won't let you! For the Tanaka Empire! Wither! Crushed as David prophesies! For the Tanaka Empire!
Oh my god. Okay.
I won't let you!
Nope.
For the
Not
Tanaka
today.
Empire! Wither! Crushed as David prophesies! I won't let
Oh
you!
god!
For the Tanaka Empire! Wither! Crushed as David prophesies! Show me the cadaver! It's Nekomaru's back. Do you really think I can get behind him so easily?
The 4 Dark Devas. You use the fucking hamsters. Oh my god, this is the most ridiculous thing I've ever heard.
You didn't get behind Nekomaru. You should have been able to press the button on the back of his neck.
Oh no! He used the fucking hamsters! Death by furry rodent! The 4 Dark Devas, not the hamsters! Deva talk for the... Devas talk the 4.
As long as you have the power of the hamsters you keep with you.
I know he's the ultimate breeder. No, damn you, not my Dark Devas. I know he's the ultimate breeder, but still, the fact that he could use them for a murder is ridiculous.
Oh?
Are you seriously saying he used his hamsters to press the button on the back of Nekomaru's neck?
I mean, what's stranger at this
Of course, that'd be
point?
impossible for a normal hamster, but it would have been possible for Gundam.
Fuyu, I want you to realize something. We're currently standing in the middle of a goddamn courtroom surrounded by funny, colorful blocks in a funhouse on an abandoned amusement park on an abandoned island in the middle of nowhere being run by a goddamn robot bear and robot bear rabbit trying to murder us all or have us murder each other. And the thing you're concerned about is the fact that somebody used hamsters to murder somebody while we're here? I want you to just take a moment to think about this, you fucking baby gangsta. God damn it.
In fact, we saw that with our very own eyes, right?
Emissary of Evil, in accordance with our ancient contract, the time has come to lend me your aid. Yeah, that's right. He actually used them to press the button over here. Shit. I didn't think about that.
Now that you mention it, after Ibuki was killed in the music venue, one of Gundam's hamsters retrieved the piece of wallpaper from the baton lighting, right?
Oh, yeah. That's
Hey,
right.
With your friends and their exceptionally smart brains, it must have been possible to secretly get one of them behind Nekomaru and press the button on the back of his neck.
God damn it. That's like a One Piece character complaining about physics. Yeah, I
How
know.
about it, Gundam?
Oh, he's lost it.
Not just myself, but you actually brought up how splendid my subordinates are. I have no recourse but to admit it.
Admit it? Did you say you admit it?
It appears I've obtained a one-way ticket to hell.
Shit.
Fine! Then you must trample me underfoot and advance. Victory can only be built upon a foundation of corpses. You cannot find peace without sacrifice anywhere. Now, trample this life. Trample it as though it were mere trash on the side of the road.
Goddamn, dude.
Pull the curtain strings of this worthless performance with your own two hands.
Damn. Closing argument. Wait, what? Closing argument? Oh! I still get to do this. Fine. Okay. We're not gonna give this up yet. Who set the alarm? Who was in the lounge since early morning? Oop. What time did Fuyuhiko see Nekomaru? It's 5:30, isn't it? Yes. Okay, that was right. Look at him go. The wire wrapped around Nekomaru's feet. No, that's not it. We destroyed this after leaving the tower. There's the fake weapon left at the tower, and that would be the hammer. It's hammer time. Who heard the rumbling noise? Yeah, myself. That's right, we woke up, too. Why did he fall? Is the doorknob. And who gathered at the lounge? Komaru's weakness is the button. Okay, I had a feeling that's what it was. Who was in the lounge since early morning? It was you, Fuyuhiko. Yeah, we're all losing. Look, you can see everybody's like gangly because of the goddamn starvation. Last stock. You guys gathered at the lounge. The wire wrapped around the doorknob. That's it?
Here's everything that happened in this case.
That's it. Act 1.
Let's first go over the many tricks the killer prepared before they committed the crime.
So Nagito didn't actually get us to not do this. I can't believe this. I lose.
First, they destroyed the contact elevator. This separated Nagito and the others in Strawberry House from our group in Grape House. Next, they lured Nekomaru out by himself by turning back all the clocks in the funhouse by 2 hours. Additionally, in order to secure an alibi, the killer went to the Strawberry House lounge and set the wall clock's alarm to 5:30 a.m. After
Thought just
finishing
crossed
their
my mind.
preparations,
Weird
the killer went to
concept.
Strawberry Tower.
Damn it,
with the
everyone
necessary
was
tools
starving.
and
Why not kill someone who had some meat on their bones?
They obtained
Well, because as
these
soon as
tools from
somebody
the
died,
octagon, which you can enter once you clear the final dead room.
it's because as soon as somebody died, we were gonna get food, so it didn't matter at that point.
This means the killer discovered the secret of the funhouse faster than anybody else.
Yeah, that they did.
That secret being, Strawberry House and Grape House are actually the same building. On the morning of the incident, Nekomaru woke up and headed over to Grape Tower for a specific reason. There, Fuyuhiko, who was at the lounge by coincidence, witnessed Nekomaru. According to Fuyuhiko's testimony, that was around 5 a.m., but by that point, the killer had already messed with our perception of time.
It was actually 7.
In actuality, Fuyuhiko witnessed Nekomaru at 7 a.m. That's also the same time Monokuma Tai Chi begins. Nekomaru went to Grape Tower to participate in that.
There he goes.
However,
He's there.
Because the contact elevator was broken, Nekomaru was unable to go to Grape Tower. So he decided to try going to Strawberry Tower. But the killer was waiting for him there. With the power of hamsters, they were able to press the good night button on the back of Nekomaru's neck.
With the power of hamsters! The almighty hamster!
This forced him to enter sleep mode, rendering him immobile. From there, the killer began preparing to use the ultimate weapon. First, they set the alarm in Nekomaru's chest to 7:30 a.m. so he'd wake up. Then they tied him up with a metal wire, tied the tip of the wire into a loop, and hung it on the doorknob. After leaving Strawberry Tower, the killer then destroyed the door button to Strawberry Hall. They did this to keep us from entering Strawberry Tower, and to keep us from discovering the secret of the building structure that they used to kill Nekomaru. Then, they used the secret octagon passageway to travel to Grape House. After arriving at Grape Hall, they pressed the button to open the door to the tower. When that happened, the elevator-like floor of the tower began descending, and Nekomaru's body was still inside, dangling upside down in midair from the wire.
And there it is. Hamsters are not to be underestimated. When my mom was my age, she had 2 pet hamsters. She left them alone for a weekend, and when she came back, she had 50. Oh, shit. Oh, that's scary.
The killer entered Grape Tower to see if their setup was successful. And placed a hammer on the floor to look like the weapon, then wrapped a chain around the back door. This was done to make us falsely believe we couldn't enter the tower from Strawberry Hall. With this, the killer finished their setup and tried to go back to their room using the secret passage, so they could craft their alibi when Nekomaru died from the fall. But something unexpected happened. Fuyuhiko, who saw Nekomaru earlier, was still at the lounge.
And then he was screwed. It was this moment he realized he fucked up.
As a result, the killer couldn't return to their room, and with no options available, time ran out. The lounge's wall clock alarm started ringing at 5:30. Well, actually 7:30. To avoid a worst-case scenario, the killer was forced to appear in front of Fuyuhiko with the others. When the wall clock's alarm rang, that was also the same time Nekomaru was waking up.
There it is. He started flailing
He woke
and
up while he was still hanging upside down, so he couldn't help but sway his body powerfully.
there he goes.
Originally, the loop of wire was only supposed to slip off the doorknob, but because there was a heavier load than expected, the doorknob ended up breaking. Nekomaru fell from the 4th floor all the way to the 1st floor.
He fell 3
He
stories.
crashed into the
Shit.
pillar, which decapitated him on impact, and died. The sound of Nekomaru's impact echoed throughout the funhouse. However, by this point, the killer's plan was about to fail, thanks to the broken doorknob and Fuyuhiko. Meaning, the killer is someone who wouldn't have heard the alarm if they were in the deluxe room. They also wouldn't have been able to return to their guest room, because Fuyuhiko was at the lounge.
Right, so it couldn't have been one of the shitty rooms.
That someone is Gundam Tanaka. I can't think of anyone else but you.
And that's it. We fucking figured you out. God damn.
Splendid. That was splendid. For a mere human, you did quite well.
Thanks.
Stop. Stop it already. Stop using weird words to avoid the truth. Or I'll friggin' kill you myself!
At this point.
I cannot believe it. I just cannot believe.
Monyar, wait, will Monokuma consider Gundam the murderer or his hamster? Probably him. Gundam killed Nekomaru by proxy with his hamster.
You killed Nekomaru? I cannot believe something like that.
You don't wish to forgive me, do you feel regret? Then finish it! Cast your impure votes for Gundam Tanaka! My beloved, deadly foes, let the voting time begin!
There we go. He's not even gonna try to be sane about it. We actually did quite well, I think. Hey, I got a B rank! Again. I'm sorry, Sonia, but it's true. Thanks for the cheers, guys.
This result isn't all that exciting.
Yeah, because there's no despair for you, really. Bad boy for life. Thanks for the cheer, Ace Kage.
Now then, please pull the lever in front of you and cast your vote. Who will be chosen as the blackened? Will you make the right choice or the dreadfully wrong one? Please pull the lever! Crap!
What?
I bit my tongue at the most important part!
God damn it. Oh, Monokuma. And he's been voted guilty. Well, bye everyone. Time to go die now. Take care of my Doc Davis for me. I've lost. Oh, poor Shadow Dragon. Poor Gundam. Well, I mean, he is a murderer. Let's see what this is. Be bad if I bit my tongue again, so I'll speak slowly. Judging from the results, you guys were correct once again. Getting 4 in a row without any mistakes is a splendid achievement. That's right. The one who killed the robotic Nekomaru in the Amazing Funhouse was Gundam Tanaka.
Nice!
Yay, I said all that without biting my tongue.
Now then.
Now that we've decided who the killer is, let's do the execution already and get this over with. Hold on. It's true the class trial is finished, but that doesn't mean the incident is over. I find it kind of strange that, as far as I know, he's one of the few Danganronpa killers that isn't afraid of death. In fact, like Junko, he's welcoming it. We can't finish yet until we hear it from Gundam. Jeez. No matter what he says, it won't change a thing. Well, I have no right to stop you either, so do whatever you like.
Fall, my tears.
Why do you want to talk to the one who is lost? The loser merely leaves. It would just be unnecessary for me to say something.
Listen well.
Is what I would like to say, but for honor's sake, I shall correct one thing. Correct what? You said I made Nekomaru powerless without fighting him. That, however, is a great mistake.
Fine.
He did fight. That is no mistake. And because he fought, he lost and died.
Damn it!
This, too,
He was just
must
trying to
be the
cling to
will
life.
of causality.
There are many ways he could have done so. However, he did not allow that.
You.
Let's make history.
In the final dead room, I discovered the secret of the funhouse, and I devised a killing plan utilizing that secret. By tampering with all the clocks in the building, I succeeded in luring Nekomaru to the tower. And this is what happened. Nekomaru and I were alone in the tower, standing face to face with one another. I should say I expected as much from Nekomaru. He sensed my subtle killing intent and instantly understood the situation. And we had ourselves a stare down. In that situation, if I wanted to run away, it would have been easy. If he wanted to run away, it would have been easy for him to do so. He could have run away, or even called for help, but he did not turn his back to me. Instead, he chose a fight that risked life and death.
That is...
A fight?
Let me tell you.
He was serious too. He gave it his all to try to kill me.
Huh?
Oh. If I had died instead, the mystery surrounding the case would have been even more complicated. That is actually very true. We might not have figured that out. If he was the one who had ended up dying, would we have been able to figure out it would have been Nekomaru that killed him? It would have been like a Sayaka and Leon situation, but without really much of the same sorts of evidence. You would never know why I, the victim, went to the tower by myself.
I can see
Nobody would know that the victim, me, was actually the one who planned the whole thing.
Could it be?
Nekomaru really did that?
Sensing even my subtle killing intent, as expected of you, Nekomaru.
The scorching, stinging, tense atmosphere. I've been a team manager for so long, I'd nearly forgotten this. This is great! What a comforting atmosphere!
Huh?
That's a great one.
And what is your reason? Do you intend to resolve this situation by killing me?
I am the Warlock, Gundam Tanaka. Heroes, Lords of Darkness, and even the gods themselves flee from me. I need not cling to any trivial reason. I'm simply going to kill you because your very existence is an annoyance.
You'll drench your soul with evil until the bitter end, huh? Splendid! In response to your spirit, I shall kill you with all of my might.
Shit!
I won't go easy on you. Don't even think about holding back. Don't waste your breath on cowardly tactics. Give me everything you got.
Nekomaru Nidai, your blood will drench the foundation of my empire!
Well,
That
damn.
is...
Why? Why did you fight? We were all friends. Why couldn't you stop this? Even if both sides agreed, it was still wrong. I will not argue. I have no intention of forcing my values upon you.
Let me tell you
However,
this.
I must say this. What's the point of living if you're just waiting until you finally die?
You weakling!
There's nothing courageous about that. This is abandonment. A mere feeling of resignation. Wait, are you telling us to just wait until we starve to death? Well, yeah. That is kind of just resigning ourselves to death. I do kind of agree with that. I declare Sonya the new leader of my empire. I'd rather have that happen to us than have our friends kill each other, and we were the ones who did say that. Huh? Do you mean that you'd rather die?
Fall,
Ever since
my
we were locked
tears.
inside that building, everyone had been dominated by that feeling of abandonment. However, nothing is born from resignation. That is simply a reason to give up.
If you flinch, you will die!
Giving up on life. That's just an insult to life itself. So, he didn't kill him because he just wanted to kill him. He killed him because he wanted to get everybody to stop just living to die and living to live. Dude. I can see the noble intention behind what it was he did. And he picked Nekomaru because Nekomaru was already a robot. His human life had already ended. There was no way he could go back to being that. At least that's how I see it.
Let me ask.
Have you fools heard the term of dog eat dog? Cannibalism? No.
Fine.
In zoology, cannibalism is a commonly observed phenomenon. Many creatures at some point in their lifespan engage in cannibalism.
Listen well.
That is what it means to live. If you say killing for the sake of living is evil, then what would you call giving up on life itself?
I shall engulf this world.
If a world would consider that justice, then I will fight in that world with every last fiber of my being. Giving up on life and choosing death is nothing but a blasphemy towards life.
I renounce you!
It is a violation of the natural order. It is the arrogance of humanity.
You.
Are you saying all that just to try to justify what you did? Honestly, I think it's well justified. We get to live now.
But...
It sounds like Nekomaru felt the same too. That's why they fought, right?
damn it.
It would have been the same result, no matter who won or lost that fight.
Fine.
That man had the courage to die when he needed to die. That is why he challenged me to our battle. There's still nothing humane about this, but well, practically, like, in a practical sense, it is a totally true thing. Regardless, as I've already said, I do not intend to force my values upon you fools. I have betrayed you all. That is the absolute truth.
Fall,
But
my
even so-
tears.
Don't you think it's a better alternative to slowly starving to death here?
Oh,
And that belief is why you committed your crime.
you...
Hey, what about the final dead room? Did you do the Russian roulette too?
Let's make history.
Unlike Nagito, I only did it once, but... compared to my battle with Nekomaru, that was mere child's play. Well, I mean, just think about it this way. If you're fated and doomed to die by starvation anyway, why not do Russian roulette? If you're gonna die anyway, why not take a chance and see if that chance will save your life?
Well,
You know, after listening to you talk for a while, I'm starting to think that, well, it's also because you unexpectedly admitted your crime without much resistance. Gundam, don't tell me you didn't sacrifice yourself for our sake, did you? I can't believe you'd ask such a foolish question.
My name
Just who do
is
you think I am?
Gundam Tanaka.
History's greatest monster. No, more like the greatest The greatest bleeding heart is what you are. The true connection between Case 4 and both games is that it's not a suicide. It's that both the killer and the victim sacrificed themselves in order to save the others, and to teach them a valuable lesson. Sakura killed herself to remove the source of conflict within the group, and have them band together. Nekomaru and Gundam were both willing to become the villain in order for the others not to starve and to tell them not to give up on life. Holy shit. And that is the parallel. It wasn't so much the suicide or murder or whatever. It was the sacrifice. Sakura sacrificed herself in the first game. Gundam / Nekomaru sacrificed themselves here. God damn. No, shit. My cursed existence is feared by all mankind. There's no way I'd sacrifice myself for the sake of you fools.
Fade like dust in the wind.
You can say that it's not humane to kill someone, but this would have never been an option at all if it weren't for Monokuma. That's why it's still not humane. It's still not, you know, right or just. But it's logical is the thing. It makes sense, and it was a sacrifice the two of them were willing to make. I can't fault them for it. 10 billion years in the name of pandemonium, it is impossible. Is that it? Then I'll just leave it at that. Now then, let us be rid of this foolish talk. It's about time the fun started. Let's begin. Yay! Got it! I have prepared a special punishment for the ultimate breeder, Gundam Tanaka.
Please wait. I beg of you.
Huh?
Miss Sonia, I bid thee farewell, musical. Keep Sonia alive for me. I've given my life just like my beloved Sakura. A way for me to end, huh? I'll keep that in mind, Shadow Dragon.
I beg of you.
How pitiful.
I never find stopping a man from going to his death does not befit a noble such as yourself. I could have just joined a Keep Her Happy stuff, and this is just... I'm sorry, Chilips. But this is Danganronpa. It's fine to start for reals, right?
Fine.
Yes, I do not mind. However...
What is it, my
What is it,
four
my-
dark
Oh.
Devas of destruction? Are you worried about me? Oh, my feared 4 dark Devas of destruction. That is not like you at all. However, there is no need to fear. In this world, I am only a temporary visitor.
Damn.
I was simply visiting for a moment, and now that my duty is complete, I must return to the darkness. That is why, until the very end, pride, conceit, courage, insolence, fearful of nothing, daunted by nothing. Let us laugh uproariously! That is Gundam Tanaka! I shall stick with my evil until the very end! Open sesame pandemonium! I shall fill hell with true hell!
He's... wow. He's playing the role right to the end.
Let's give it everything we've got! It's punishment time!
I'm scared to see this. Oh, God. Here we go! Game over. Gundam has been found guilty. Time for the punishment. Oh, boy! What the hell is this? Whoa! Buffalo? Oh, animals. The ultimate breeder Gundam Tanaka's execution executed! Oh, he left them to live. What is he doing? What? Oh, dear. played his role to the very end. And he gets taken to heaven instead of hell. Oh my god, that actually brought me to tears a little bit. Holy shit. Oh! That was sad. This is unexpected. Thanks for the cheers. Didn't know I was going to heaven. Okay, now that was sad. Try to hold tears back. Tear ducts overflowing. Oh, screw it. Starts crying. Oh my god. Even the hamsters were crying. Even after Gundam is gone, the spirit of his parting words still lingered deep in our chests. Don't give up on life. Did I misunderstand what he meant? Then what's the right thing to do? I don't know. No matter how much I think about it, I don't know if I'll ever be able to answer that.
Damn it.
I'm so pissed off. I need to throw something.
Damn it!
We spent so much time worrying about each other, and thanks to that, things ended up like this. Oh, full of shit, every last one. You're gonna blame all of us? But the biggest piece of shit is me.
The worst.
Why am I so weak?
Oh.
It's such a downer. Clearly. But still. Even though we feel this way, we still gotta do our very best. At this point.
You are right.
This time around, we must move forward. We must continue to live and believe in our friends. If not,
You are right.
Gundam will most likely crawl his way out of hell. And I presume he'll be very cross with us, more like descend from heaven. Yeah, you're right. We shouldn't just stand here. That execution got to me. I stopped playing the game for about a week. Oh, Nep. I'm sorry. Thanks for the cheer, though. I mean, it's not like this is over. We still have to do it. We still have to finish this. For the sake of our friends who have died, we need to finish this once and for all. Don't just stand there. Stand up and walk. Move forward. Live. If you don't, everyone who fought and died will have died in vain. We can't allow that.
Hey!
How long are you going to stand around and chattering? The class trial is over, so it's okay for you to hurry back over to Jabberwock Island. However, the killing school trip will proceed as usual, so make sure you know that.
Wait!
Ho ho ho. So you're going to keep doing this. Seriously, how long is he going to keep doing this? How long is this going to continue?
Now then.
After feeling down for so long, well, I feel it. What? Oh, you're going to try to move past it.
Hey, hey!
It is too damn fast, but I can respect that.
It's not like that.
It's like Gundam and Nekomaru said. That's what it means to live, right? She's crying.
Huh.
She's certainly something else. But seriously, I'm starving.
Hey, hey.
Yeah, let's go back and eat. Let's sleep as much as we
Right?
want, and then let's do our best again. I mean, that is a pretty big mood shift, and really quick too, but I get it. I understand why. With this, the class trial has come to an end once again, and we return to Jabberwock Island. The size of our group has definitely diminished. But despite that, even if it was just the rest of us, we did our best to stay upbeat and have fun together. Shinrugal! Now time for the Truest Despair next chapter. Oh no! Thank you for the cheer. But at that moment, we were unable to forget about the dark threat looming over us. Another cheer from Tank Slayer. This reminds me of a poem. Of a what? Is it a poem I read? Wise man goes willing into the dark night. It was him. He wasn't there. He suddenly disappeared from her side. Nagito? Oh shit. I'm definitely lucky. I never expected to obtain so many valuable things from a simple game of Russian roulette. Dude, what did you find? The identity of our true enemy? There's just no way the file had just Hajime's information.
Well,
I thought that was kind of fucking weird. I guess they were too busy with other matters, or maybe they reached their limit. Regardless, I was saved. I can't forgive this.
Damn it.
This should never be forgiven. What? There's no way I can let this run loose. I'll be the one who stops this once and for all. What did he see? What did he find?
It's obvious.
Oh no.
Monokuma appears!
What? Why are you here now?
Now then.
You? Oh no, you're not gonna fucking cut a deal with the bear, are you?
What's this?
Why, it's the lonely little Nagito. Are you all alone tonight too?
What's the matter?
So what's up? Your face looks scary. I see. So you can tell. Ah, perhaps you found out who the traitor is? You know me well.
Wow.
Is what I'd like to say, but unfortunately I haven't learned that yet. I see. So even you don't know, huh? Looks like the final showdown is gonna take a little more time.
Hello.
So why'd you summon me anyway? Were you finally gonna confess your love to me? Oh, dude.
Hey,
I summoned you because there's something I really need to ask you. It's about the special prize from the final dead room. Oh yeah? What about it? There was information about 16 people in the file I received. But isn't that weird?
Say what?
What's
you
weird?
don't even know?
There's a traitor. Including that person, the total number of students would be 16, right?
Isn't that right?
But this file contains documents that were created at Hope's Peak Academy, right?
Of course.
That's right. I just reused the stuff that the former headmaster spent a lot of time making.
But
If this file even contains information about the traitor, was that person also a former student of Hope's Peak Academy?
Who knows?
I wonder.
hey,
Oh god, I'm getting scared again. Did you slip false information into the file? The traitor's intended by obtaining this information? What's wrong with that? You did?
well, right?
You already know who the traitor is. What's wrong with that?
You're getting all
Well, you're
riled
splendidly
up.
correct when you say I knew who the traitor was all along. But even though I know who it is, why do you think I ignored it on purpose? It's just like Monomi after losing her magic stick. The traitor's existence means absolutely nothing to me. So wait, do you not actually know who the traitor is?
No,
Existence
no.
means nothing, huh? Well, that's just how I feel. I'm sure you guys feel different somewhat. After all, that person is the evil Future Foundation lackey who's putting you guys through this awful stuff. It's not entirely true. I didn't really come here to fight or anything like that. Instead, I came here to offer my cooperation!
Huh?
What?
Hey,
So you're intentionally letting the traitor do as they please, right?
Yep.
If that's the case, I might be able to cooperate somewhat too.
right?
I want to know who the traitor is. Interesting. Very interesting.
No.
Obviously, that's a big no-no. I mean, I want to make
Unbelievable.
everyone in your group feel despair. That includes you too. I mean to say that. Oh, poem. And a lot of crap's about to kick off. That's for sure.
Well,
Well, I knew you would say that. Besides, I just wouldn't be able to handle the sadness when you inevitably betray me later on. Just as I thought, you saw right through me.
you're right.
No matter what situation I find myself in, my core way of thinking will never change. In order to create absolute hope that shines brightly, stepladders such as myself in despair exist. Pooh-hoo-hoo, you're right. You're a true believer of hope after all. I must say, that belief reminds me of that person for some reason. We're talking about Makoto now.
Huh?
Reminds you? I don't know who you're talking about. But if someone as worthless as me reminds you of some other person, it must be extremely unlucky.
Like,
You're just as unlucky, right? I mean, the fact that you're even involved in something like this,
Wow.
I think I'm very lucky.
say what?
Yeah, it depends on how you look at it.
You don't know?
Wouldn't you say that coming across this much despair is a rather rare opportunity? Can't rely on anyone on this island. That's why I have to be the one who does it. If I can eliminate despair from this island, I won't be a stepladder anymore. I'll become true hope. You could even become the ultimate hope. The two of you are alike. You definitely remind me of him.
Hey,
God, the ultimate lucky student becoming the ultimate hope.
see?
Shit balls. Who are you waiting for on this island? What? You're waiting for someone? Who are you waiting for? What are you waiting for? Oh no!
Hey,
What's happening now?
That's...
If that person is already on this island, wouldn't that be exciting? What just happened? What's going on? Alright, this thing's ticking down again. 5 days left and 11 hours and 13 minutes. Not among the students, I wonder. Hope Bagels versus Despair Brownies. Now you can be afraid of Nagito. Yes. Now we're down to 7. Oh boy. Shit balls. Staying to present. Bred for destruction. The Hellhound Earring. Oh, the famous Hellhound Earring. We finally have that. Oh my god. After being released from the funhouse, we went back to living our less than ordinary lives. And just like before, our day began with all of us gathered at the restaurant.
Jeez.
You know, every time we meet up here, it makes me realize just how crazy this whole situation is. You bet your sweet bippy someone will die. The restaurant certainly feels more spacious than before. Of course it feels spacious. There are less than half of us here now than when there were at the beginning.
Stupid fool!
What?
Oh my!
Did you hear something?
Hey!
It's Nekomaru. That was, but what? He's no longer...
What's up?
I'll
Huh?
pick you up!
What are you laughing about? What are you doing? I'm only working on my fingers to the bone.
I am concerned.
Jeez.
Starting to realize how valuable Teru was.
Huh?
What did you do?
Right.
Took me all night to make it. What the hell?
Why?
A Nekomaru doll?
I'm no doll. I'm Mini Maru.
What? Mini Maru? I took some parts from him to make it. What do you guys think? Awesome quality, right? Of course, it doesn't have free will or anything, so it's more like, you know, a toy. But isn't it freaking adorable?
Are you serious?
Oh, jeez.
Thanks.
Oh, it's so cute. Oh, thank God she liked it.
Well,
Never said anything about giving it away.
I'll pick you up!
Your stuff is my stuff, right? Whoa! Hey now, that's a bully's logic.
Man.
Third time's the charm. Well, it doesn't matter now. I made this to cheer you up, guys up anyway. As long as we have it, we won't forget, you know? About Nekomaru's sacrifice for us. We're standing here today because of him. So if we're going to prevent something like that from ever happening again, falls on the floor and keeps on laughing.
Engines revving.
So you got to fight too. I got to admit, I never thought I'd hear you say something that awesome. In the end, Gundam told us to never give up on life. So I will never give up. I shall fight until the very end.
Miss Sonia?
What do you guys think of my little pep talk?
oh my!
What, did you say something?
Are you kidding
What?
me?
I was supposed to be memorizing that speech.
Jeez.
And there's the punchline. Thanks, Cousin Richie.
Mini Maru.
Man.
I'm only half as happy to be thanked by you.
That's right.
By the way, you can also use that to massage your source muscles and pressure points.
You serious?
Oh,
Of
wow.
course.
Yeah, she does look really happy. What happened to Nagito? I haven't seen him like I usually do. You don't have to worry about that guy. He goes solo all the freaking time.
Well,
Yeah, but still, I'm a little worried about how he was acting during the last class trial. You know, he's always been a dangerous bastard. But he's crossed the line, you know?
hey.
Yeah, it's even more reason we should avoid him.
But still,
But even if we do avoid him, what are you going to do if he approaches us? Yeah, his change was weird.
Now then.
Oh, yeah. All that stuff what Nagito said during the trial. Except Hajime.
Hey, bastard.
What did he mean by except for Hajime? How much longer are we going to stream? Probably to the end of the scene, and then we're probably going to call it a day. I didn't really want to say it, but I guess I have no choice. To tell you the truth, unlike the rest of you, well, apparently I was never part of Hope's Peak Academy's primary department. I'm a reserve corps student from the reserve department.
Huh?
Reserve department? It means unlike you guys, I don't have an ultimate talent at all. Apparently, I'm just a normal person. Is that all? What? That's it? Dude, don't ever scare me like that. It's not something that I can just brush off. especially since it's about me. I thought I just forgot. I thought I got into Hope's Peak Academy because I had talent all along. But shit! My whole life, I've just wanted to feel confident about myself. And I thought getting into Hope's Peak Academy meant I had finally become someone I could be proud of. Not some fucking backup student. Wow, he actually cursed! Holy shit.
Right?
Doesn't matter if you're from the reserve department.
Of course. And
she's right. No matter what you are our friend. But shit!
Listen.
Fear is grateful for the danger.
Hey.
The hell? You're saying that all wrong. Whoa!
I am sorry.
Ah, you fought the Mono Beast. Now, which character should I be in DRV3? That's up to you, Shadow Dragon. You could be our baby Hitler.
Huh?
You're covered in blood. The Mono Beast this time was very strong. No gratitude. I'm being treated like filth.
Hey, hey.
Monomi bleeds? After a fierce battle, you've conquered the last Mono Beast. Shabu Shabu. It's not like we can get off this island, so why bother going to the new island? Well, that's true, I don't really expect much.
Don't misunderstand.
Who said we weren't gonna go? Obviously we're gonna go, dumbass.
Huh? So...
Assuming we were thinking about running away was a mistake.
I'll show you my serious
Can't run, we'll
side.
fight.
Hey, hey.
Seriously, that fearsome group is called World Ender for a reason, you know.
What are you saying?
Why you? Did you forget what you said earlier?
Hey, hey, hey! What?
Settle down. All right.
Offense is the best
right.
defense, after all. I don't really get it, but when Miss Sonia talks like that, my blood starts to boil.
All right.
All right, I'm getting pumped up. Let's charge our way to that new island.
I'm starting to get pumped up.
Future Foundation, Monokuma, Monami, I'll crush them all at once.
What?
Even me? You guys seem reliable. Hey, don't talk like you're not included. You're a friend too, you know. You're right.
Leave it to
And
me.
then I gotta do my best too. Sounds good to me. As we left, the expressions on our faces were clearly different than they were before. They were filled with strong will and determination. Maybe some hope? Yeah, the reserve department. Strange, uncomfortable feeling. I would like to know more about that. Welcome to Chapter 5, everybody. Smile at hope in the name of despair. Oh, dear. Oh, God. You are filled with determination. Thank you, Frisk. So that will be all for... Whoa. Whoa. What
This
the
is the last island.
hell is this place? Enormous buildings towered everywhere as if the island was one gigantic city. Very sci-fi, as though the island was a snapshot of an urban metropolis from the near future.
I guess it has an ambiance befitting of a final island.
I guess so. Okay. Well then. That is all for the stream. Thank you, Hajime, for that little interlude there. But thanks all for watching. When we come back with more Danganronpa 2, we'll explore this island. We'll see what Chapter 5 has in store for us. And I'm a little scared. So, I'm kind of scared. So, thanks all for watching. This is The Musical Gamer, signing off. Thanks all for coming. Thanks for the cheers, the follows, everything. And I will see you guys in the next stream. Have a good day, everybody. I'll catch you guys next time. See you later.